Hello, my name is Mark Klimek. I am a registered nurse, and I am the CEO of Klimek Reviews. And we are embarking on a new endeavor with you folks. We're establishing Klimek Connect, and this is a community designed to help you be successful in the nursing profession. So we want to help you achieve your goals in the nursing profession. So starting with January 1st this year, I'm going to be doing 2 to 3 sessions a week with you folks for about 5 minutes, covering topics of interest in the nursing profession. The focus of these first few is to help you perform better on the NCLEX RN examination or the NCLEX PN examination. We will be having those sessions each week. If you sign up to be a member of our community, you will have access to that. What we're going to be doing for the first few months, at least, maybe for the first half year, is we're going to be doing what we call a walk through the Blue Book. Now, I've written a book called The Blue Book, and it is a drill book to help you expand your knowledge base in nursing. Because one thing you have to be successful in nursing is a strong knowledge base. And the Blue Book is a drill book that helps you actively expand your knowledge base. Now, we will be covering a part of a topic in each of these sections in the Blue Book. So we call it a walk through the Blue Book. So each session is a portion of a topic in the Blue Book itself. Now, the Blue Book, you can get it one of three ways. You can get a digital version on your phone from the Blue Book app on our website. You can attend a on-demand or a live 3-day Klimek review, comprehensive review, and you will receive a PDF of a Blue Book. Or you can order it online from Amazon. So those are ways you can get the Blue Book. So the first topic that we're going to talk about is advanced directives. This is in the management of care area. If you have a Blue Book, it's on page 4. It's under advanced directives. Now let's define what is an advanced directive. Well, it's any document that expresses your wish of what you want done before something happens, if you are unable to communicate your wishes. A lot of times patients don't know when they're going to be in accidents. They don't know when they're going to have a stroke. They have no clue of these catastrophic health events. They don't know when they're going to happen. None of us do. So we should be prepared beforehand. And advanced directives are called advance because you write them before the event happens, and they're called directives because they tell people what is supposed to be done if you cannot tell them. Now, there are 5 types of advanced directives in the healthcare system, and you must know each of them. These are all legally binding documents that can be changed, but must be in the electronic medical record in order for them to be enforced. If you have an advanced directive and it's not on record anywhere, well, then the healthcare system has no idea what you want. Well, let's talk about these 5 types of advanced directives in nursing. The first one is a living will. The second one is a power of attorney for healthcare decisions. The third one is a POLST, P-O-L-S-T, or a MOLST, M-O-L-S-T. We'll talk about those. A DNR, or do not resuscitate, and an organ donation card. So those are 5 things that people execute legally to tell us what to do in advance of an event in case they cannot tell us. So let's talk about these types. The organ donation is very simple. It's just a card saying, I want to be a donor. That's all it is. A do not resuscitate order, often called DNR, is the client tells us, the healthcare personnel, what treatment they want to be performed in a cardiopulmonary arrest emergency. The word resuscitate implies that the client is pulseless or breathless. And it just says, I do not want CPR. I do not want intubated. But remember, a DNR means you have no pulse, you have no breathing. And do you want resuscitated? If you're not pulseless or breathless, DNRs don't apply. Okay, but let's talk about the other three: advanced directive, living will, and post-most, because they're a little tricky. So let's talk about it. A living will tells the healthcare team what. Always think what. A will tells what. It tells what treatment the client wants and what they don't want in an emergency, which may not be an arrest, if they cannot make their wishes known. Here's a tip to remember what a living will is. Living wills are expressions of a person's choice for care in specified circumstances. Think, if there is a question of care, there's a question of choice. If you want care, you can choose to have care, not have care. That's a choice. So whether you get care or not get care is a choice. And what care you get is a choice. So the choice expresses your will. So your choice expresses your will. So in a living will, you're telling people what you want done and what you don't want. So the will always tells the healthcare team what. Wills tell what. Okay, now let's talk about powers of attorney, these advanced directives. Powers of attorney for healthcare decisions tells the healthcare team who, not what, but who is going to make decisions if you can't make your own decision. The power of attorney always specifies who. Think of it as this way: an attorney, which is in the name, power of attorney, an attorney is a who. It's a person. It's a who. It's a person. So attorney goes with who. Will goes with what. Attorney goes with who. Now, post-most are special kinds of wills that express a terminal patient's wishes. Now, that's key. Terminal patient's wishes for end-of-life care. The client must be terminally ill to execute a post and most. So, tip: posts and most guide care when terminal at the end of your life. So, post and most are only active at a certain time, a when, only during a specific when. And when is that? At the end of life. So you need advanced directives for that as well. So we have advanced directives for what, who, and when. A will tells what's to be done and not done. That's a living will. The attorney, power of attorney, says who is going to make the decisions. And the post and most are only active at a particular time, a when. So when the terminal end of life. So I hope that what, who, and when help you remember the three kinds of advanced directives. Now, those of you that have a blue book, go do the drill exercises in that section of the book on page 4 to see if you've retained this or had any confusion. Thank you, and we'll see you for our next topic, which is life-sustaining orders.